The story begins in Los Angeles, in the year 2030. A man is running like a madman, terrified out of his mind. The entire city seems to be after him. People in cars, strangers on the street, everyone wants to kill him. Somehow, he manages to reach the house of a poor woman. The woman asks, "What are you doing here?" The man pulls out a knife and says, "If you utter a single word, I'll rip your eyes out and play marbles with them. Just stay quiet." After a while, the woman gets a chance. She quickly grabs a nail gun and shoots him dead. Then she kicks him twice to make sure he's really dead. Suddenly, a group of armed people bursts in. When they see the man dead, they seem disappointed that the woman got to him first. The woman picks up a card from the dead man's pocket, shows it to her son, and says, "Finally, we're going to be rich." She breaks the card, and within minutes, the police arrive, along with a TV crew. It's announced that the woman has just won $2 million. Then the truth comes out. This is a deadly game show. Every day, one random person is selected. If someone kills that person before sunset, the killer wins the prize. But if no one succeeds, the chosen person gets the money. The only rule: no firearms allowed. That same day, we meet a girl named Katie, a struggling actress who came to Los Angeles hoping to make it big. On a bus, an older woman sitting next to her says, "You seem innocent, sweetheart. Be careful here. People are thieves." Katie smiles. "Thanks for the advice. You're very kind." The woman holds Katie's hand and says, "Don't say that. You're like my daughter." "Okay, I'll get off here. Goodbye." A few minutes later, Katie realizes her watch is gone. The woman had stolen it. Furious, she mutters, "That woman's a thief." She reaches her rented room, only to find it completely different from the pictures online. The landlady admits, "We use fake photos to attract customers." Katie sits on the bed, and it collapses. She's stuck because the rent is cheap and she has no money. Later, a man named Alan visits his fiancée, Ella, and says, "Did you see tomorrow's event? The prize is $600 million. Katie overhears them and is shocked. "What kind of competition is this?" she asks, but then brushes it off and demands her room key to rest. The next morning, she wakes up to water dripping on her face. When she looks up, she realizes the upstairs neighbor's bathroom is leaking, and the clothes she planned to wear for her audition are ruined. Furious, she calls Ella, "What the hell is this? People are literally peeing on me." Ella says, "Relax. Just wear my clothes. They're in the closet." Katie reluctantly agrees and heads to her audition. There's only half an hour left. She enters the studio and sees dozens of other girls waiting. When it's her turn, she performs passionately. The director looks at her and says, "Impressive. But don't ever show your face here again." Devastated, Katie storms out, unaware that during the audition, a strange card she carried has activated itself and registered her into the deadly game. The card even scanned her face. As she leaves the building, frustrated and angry, the other girls realize she's today's target. One girl grabs a chair and smashes it over another's head. Another picks up a shoe and attacks. Chaos breaks out, and Katie screams and runs for her life. She rushes into a karate training hall to hide, but all the fighters there soon find out she's the target. The captain says, "Only I'll kill her." He lifts her, spins her around, and slams her into a wall, sending her crashing into a women's gym next door. Now everyone knows she's the prize. A massive brawl breaks out as everyone fights to kill her first. Just when she's about to be finished, a man named Noel bursts in. He punches the coach, slamming him into a wall. "Don't be afraid," he tells Katie. "I'm a bodyguard. Give me 10% of your prize money, and I'll protect you." Desperate, she agrees. "Take the whole prize. Just save me." Noel ties her to his waist with his belt so she can't be separated. He fights everyone, taking them down one by one. After the fight, a timid guy approaches. Noel warns, "If I hit you, you'll regret being born. I'll count to 3, run." The guy salutes and runs away. Noel and Katie escape the building, knowing that every 15 minutes, a drone reveals her location to all players. They find a car and drive off. Katie asks, "What kind of sick game is this? Why is everyone trying to kill me? There must be a way out." Noel says, Only one way, stay alive until sunset. Katie begins to suspect Noelle might betray her for the prize. As they drive, another girl suddenly jumps into the car and attacks with a knife. Noelle tells Katie, "Drive, I'll handle her." He kicks the attacker out of the car, but soon the car breaks down. Katie tries to run, but Noelle catches her. "Admit it, you want to kill me and take the prize," she accuses. "No," he says. "I just want to protect you." The police arrive, but instead of helping, they pull weapons. Katie realizes they're also players. Noelle fights them off, and they escape again. Katie hides her face behind a magazine but notices the drone has shared her location again. Everyone nearby suddenly knows she's the target. She sneaks into a wax museum and hides among the statues. Luckily, no one notices her. Then Ella calls, "Where are you? I know I was late delivering your clothes." "I'm sorry." Katie says, "It's okay, just don't tell anyone, but I'm at the museum." Within a minute, Ella and Daisy arrive, trying to kill her. Katie defends herself with a stick, locks them inside, and escapes. Noelle meets her outside. "Don't be mad," she says. "I thought you'd betray me." He replies, "This isn't the time for anger. The drone will reveal us again in 3 minutes." Katie says, "We need a bomb-proof shelter." Noelle smiles, "I know one." They go to a man named Jack's house, who has an underground bunker. But Jack mistakes them for burglars. Noelle shouts, "Do thieves come through the front door, idiot?" Just then, a bus full of people arrives. They force Jack to give them the password and lock themselves inside the shelter. When people outside start attacking, Katie shoots Jack with an arrow to knock him out so he can't reveal the password. Inside, Katie tells Noelle about her failed acting career and her sick mother. "I came here for a dream, but it's all gone now," she says. Noelle opens up too. "I used to be a soldier. Lewis, the man who runs this game, was on my team. I once refused a mission, and everyone died except him. He's hated me ever since." Meanwhile, Ella and Daisy find Jack, wake him up, and beat the password out of him. They break in, and Noelle calls a hacker friend, blow up their phones. The hacker hacks and detonates their devices, injuring them. Noelle and Katie escape. Outside, Noelle sees a man on fire and tries to save him, accidentally breaking his leg in the process. Suddenly, armored guards surround them. They take Katie and Noelle to an agency's headquarters, where Lewis greets them. "I'm impressed," he says. "You've survived longer than anyone. Most die in 15 minutes. You're safe now, but I want 30% of your prize." Katie reluctantly agrees. At the clinic, as they're treated, Katie tells her story again. "My dad left us, my mom's sick, and I've been working non-stop to pay her bills. I just wanted to act." Noelle stays silent, haunted by his past. A woman enters and says, "Lewis will take you to a safe place until sunset. Just place your face on this device." The machine scans her and creates a mask, an old man's face, to disguise her. Noelle feels uneasy. "Lewis is going to betray you," he warns. "He'll kill you and take the prize." But Katie doesn't believe him. Lewis enters and tells them to take separate cars. Katie realizes Noelle was right. She attacks Lewis, kicks him, and escapes as others burst in. She hides in the chaos and steals Lewis's car. Lewis captures Noelle, tortures him, and calls Katie, "Come to the downtown theater or I'll kill him." Only 16 minutes remain before sunset. Katie decides to face him. She brings a pistol and finds Noelle chained. "Let him go or I'll kill myself," she warns. Lewis smirks, "Fine, I'll erase your fingerprints and use my own." Katie says, "Nice idea, but I'm live streaming this. The whole world's watching." He panics. Okay, relax. Here, take the key, I'll let him go. Now give me the gun." Katie hands it over halfway, then kicks him hard. More attackers rush in. Noelle breaks free and fights Lewis. Only 4 minutes remain. Katie runs for safety as the building erupts in violence. Lewis chases her, grabs her by the throat, and says, "You'll die by my hands." But Katie pulls a pin from the grenade in his pocket using her key. She falls, the grenade explodes, and Lewis is killed. The timer hits 0, sunset. Katie has survived. Rescuers pull her to safety. She's declared the winner of the biggest prize in history, $3.6 billion. In the following months, she opens major companies, builds shelters for children, helps the poor, and, most beautifully of all, marries Noel. Together, they live a peaceful and happy life.